The Empress of Clarity here to bring you a collective energy reading. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. Let me see. Let's see. Let's share this and we can begin. All right, now let's get cracking. I keep having downloads about regret. There's a lot of regret in the air. And friends, family, all of that. Keep sharing regret stories. Whether the person is in their life regretted them or regretted what they did to them or vice versa. But there's a lot of regret in the air. So I decided, let me pull up. Let me pull up and let's unpack this. What's up, Bite? Let's pull up and let's unpack it. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Why is there so much regret in the air? Work, achievement, and success. Tell me more. Someone new is entering your life. Oh, hey. Meow. Hey, kitty, kitty. You heard me? Just don't step on my cars, okay, sir? All right, tell me. Gavel, involvement with the law. Some people got regrets because they got law issues. They got court issues right now. They might have run-ins with the police. They may have debts, judgments, liens, tickets, fines. That's it. Frying pan. Oh, yeah, trouble and accusations. There's a lot of regret in the air because of people's decision making, which is, typically the situation. You make a typically, sometimes things just happen to you, but for the most part, when somebody makes a decision, there's a consequence of that decision. And some people don't like the consequences of their decision. But, you have to consider the consequences, opportunity or windfall. You have to consider the consequences before making the decisions. A lot of people live their life in a very reckless way. What's up, Carmen? Hi, Abigail. Let's see. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. That's the overall energy. Work, achievement, and success. So we're going to clarify all of these. But what I keep getting a download is that, and this guy, Rashad, kind of confirmed it for me. Somebody in somebody's energy, and this is in a relationship in particular. It's more of the person pretends to be fine when they're not. And so coming toward a person after pretending you're fine when you're not is not going to fruit a relationship. You can't repair a relationship like that. Also coming to somebody conversely, like on the opposite end of the spectrum, with the pity party, trying to gain empathy from a person that you've done wrong will also not get you what you want. So therefore there's regrets. And what I'm getting is that people are regretting because they don't know how to repair a relationship. Okay? So there's something about not being able to repair a relationship because of the choices that were made. And I feel like your person or somebody's person, the efforts that they made, what they did, it just is not conducive to a relationship. This might be somebody who doesn't know how to have a relationship, meaning they don't know how to keep people in their life. They don't know the dynamics of a healthy relationship is what I'm getting. Yeah, stubborn, aggressive person. So either they have a stubborn and aggressive person in their life, or your person is very stubborn, doesn't want to change, doesn't want to do things the other way and another way. And with the ram, This gives me somebody who repeats mistakes. They kind of do the same thing over and over and over again with the expectation of something different and not getting anywhere. But kind of feeling like if they don't keep trying, it won't, like they'll miss their opportunity. It's almost like somebody, um, say you a person is an archer, right? For example, somebody's an archer, but they're using the wrong kind of bow and arrow. Something about the bow and arrow is not gonna make their target. Someone suggested them, well, why don't you try this one? Because this one is more suited for this type of archery. And the person's like, nah. It's kind of like, for example, you know those bow and arrows that have the little suction cup at the end, and they're made to suction up against a wall or a flat surface, where somebody is supposed to be shooting more of a needle nose type of um, bow and arrow. And so they keep using the suction cup and not understanding why their arrows won't stick. Not understanding why things just keep popping off, damn near hitting back at them. You know what I mean? This person won't listen to anybody else that tells them, listen, here's the proper equipment. This is what you need to do. This is how you will hit your target. This person like, no, I got enough of these. I got it. And when they run out of them, they just go back and collect them, restock them in their back thing. I don't know what you call that, but the holder. And they keep going back to aim again. Somebody is stubborn and they want to do things their way and only their way. And now this is past energy. So this is somebody kept working the same way to achieve something, looking for success the same way in a stubborn way, and it's not getting them anywhere. So this person is starting to get some regrets. And if it's in a romantic relationship, they're possibly concerned about being replaced because they either haven't come forward the right way, they haven't built themselves or worked on themselves the right way. That's why it says someone is new is entering your life. This is somebody who held back or like if it was a romantic relationship and let's just say a person said, I don't want you to treat me like that. This person kept treating you like that and thinking that you were going to be fine with it until now they've met somebody that doesn't treat them like that. That's yours? Oh. Can you love you. Wait. Can you bring me my open kombucha?
Okay.
Thank
Which one? Because I thought there were two open. Is it like a less filled one?
It's a pink I don't know, it's pink I think the pink one. All right, tell me more, spirit. Oh yeah, arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So, um, either somebody chose the wrong person, or I feel like there's a third party here that's boastful and arrogant. Somebody might have made a choice and got stuck doing the same thing over and over again with the wrong person. The person that they got stuck with could be the stubborn and arrogant person, or sorry, aggressive than the other arrogant and boastful person. I don't know, but somebody picked the wrong energy because this is not energy you want to be associated with or be involved in or be in, meaning yourself, right? You don't want to be that boastful, arrogant person. Well, this could have been somebody conceited, or I say conceited. I feel like the person that's conceited could be your person, and they are worried about somebody new entering your life. Also, let's see what's the involvement in law. Tell me more, spirit. Great passion. Hmm. What I heard as soon as I saw great passion is that whoever's involved in the law, it's kind of like I'm hearing that when that gavel come down, it's gonna come down with great passion. Meaning somebody's gonna be very happy to deliver the verdict. Okay, very happy to give this person what they think they should have. Tell me more. We got rainbow. Most difficult part of a situation is over. That's part of it. Thank you. Good night. Tell your sister I said good night because she got work.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too. So, as we continue, you know, the challenges for the most difficult part. But I feel like with regret, somebody is stuck on trouble and accusations, right? A lot of times with regret, we focus on the negative, right? We focus on what we did wrong and not solutions. How do we fix it? How do we apologize? How do we move on from here? You know, and I feel like somebody's stuck on that trouble stuff. They want it to be over. They want the situation to be over because this is the challenge, my challenge and lesson position. So somebody really wants this to be over. They don't want to be accused of something. But Spirit said they brought trouble. The consequences of their actions, the thoughts, the patterns, and the things that they did, they brought trouble to the doorstep. They lied. They were sneaky. You know what I'm saying? They were the type of person that probably was an op that got you in trouble to begin with the law. Okay. This is given, you know, it could be DV, if you know what that is. If you don't, look it up. This could be restraining orders. This could be snitching. This could be sneak. I don't know. I feel like it's somebody is a op and got somebody in trouble. That's what Great Passion is giving me, and the law is really happy to be able to slam down on this, mainly because with a witness or with evidence or with somebody snitching, it gives somebody the what's the word? The evidence they need to do what they want to do. So if somebody can't get over it. It's almost like, all right, say you were, if it's just a parking ticket and you were spending the night at somebody's house and you parked on off street parking and you got towed or you got your ticket towed and you go to court and you go with the person that you were spending time with and they slip up without thinking or thinking because they might be an op and say, oh yeah, they were spending the night with me, your honor, but I swear they were on the other side. That's all they need. That proves that you were in the spot that they took your car from. I'm just saying. All I know is I feel like somebody either dry snitched or alluded to or directly told on somebody so that they would have law problems. Mm, that's what passion is giving me. And the law is like, I will oblige. Thank you. So an opportunity to win for, what is that? Secret admirer. Okay, and somebody's a secret admirer. They also regret overall is you are an opportunity and a windfall. So there's something about you that represents abundance. Okay. This is somebody who knows how to go and get it and keep it. And you were somebody's blessing. But now they've been reduced. They're not even in the friend zone. They just reduced to secret admirer. They can't tell you verbally how they're feeling because this person is filled with depression, anxiety, and worry that somebody is against them. They might be worried that you're against them because you're not tolerating that nonsense anymore. You're not going for it. You're not fooled by it. You're not entertaining it. And I feel like somebody's feeling like, well, then if they not for me, they against me. They can't be with me. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Miss Black Fox. How are you? Let me see, bottom of the deck. Quill. It says get back to the basics. Somebody needs to. Oh, Spirit said probably the best way to connect with you and this is like to write you a letter, not a paragraphs on a text, because that's what people like to do. I just feel like somebody needs to write about what's going on. Now, this also could mean that somebody needs to journal what they're experiencing so that they can refer back to it and kind of unpack what was going on in their life at the time that they journaled it. Journaling journaling is very um I'm about to say a word that I feel like is not the right word, so I'm holding back. But it's very healing to journal, to write your thoughts down, to unpack it, right? So much so, I believe that so much so that um I wrote a journal. It's a shadow work book. It's in the description box below. It'll give you all the information you need to obtain it, but you can get it on Amazon. It's $12.99. It's print on demand, so you can get it within about 2 to 3 days tops. And it was written for my tarot clients with them in mind to work on your shadow, right? The aspects of life that make you successful, the aspects of life of what you believe in makes you a failure, things that you are holding on to that you won't talk about, that you haven't and why? Why haven't you talked about it? Why haven't you confronted it? There's plenty of space in there to journal, to unpack. You can use this companion tool with your therapist. You know what I'm saying? If you want to unpack a certain subject, there's 45 prompts in there for that. So again, take it how it resonates. If this is your first time on the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And again, read the comments in the read the description, and it'll tell you more you need to know about me and what I offer, as well as full readings if you want personal readings. My email address is below, and we can go from there if you need to. Black Cherry, I didn't even see you there. I have my eyes closed. Hi, Pay Up Eric. Hello. Anyway, let's keep going. So we got a stubborn, aggressive person and an arrogant, boastful person. I feel could potentially be the same, but we're gonna unpack it. Tell me about this ram. Oops. We got box. You will receive a gift. Hold on. So you, this goes back to what I said about secret admirer and opportunity. In the past energy, you were a gift for somebody who kept doing the same thing over and over again. Somebody just kept repeating. Hi, Hillary. They kept doing, you were a gift. You were given to somebody, presented by spirit. Here you go. This person is for you. And this person treated you like you were not the gift you were. Now they're left outside of the friend zone. They're been downgraded to a secret admirer. You know, this person watches you in secret. They can't talk to you. They feel like you are attached to their wealth and their luck and opportunities because there's something about you. It's either that let's just say you might be an influencer, you know a lot of people, you're connected to money, or you're connected to stature in the community, something like that, right? But this person treated you like you was like a secret because they were doing other things instead of coming to you. This person possibly was the arrogant, boastful person that had to act like they had everything you had when they didn't. When they're attached to you, they had it, but not attached to you, they don't have it. Yeah, meanwhile, you got somebody new coming in your life, and this person is probably like, huh, who do they think they are? Like, who? What? Tell me more. Plenty of material things. Yeah, and this person, this boastful person, is very attached to material wealth and what things look like. They just want to have it. I'm not getting this person has much money, but they will show off as if they did. This person likes the way things look. Material things tells me this person will surround themselves with things that make them look good to other people. Maybe, hopefully, that people will admire them or remark on what they have, and they just want somebody to validate or salute them, like, yeah, oh wow, so and so got it going on. Yeah. That's why they so arrogant and boastful and worried about who you got coming in your life. Oh, that's too many. Uh-oh. And a tooth this clarifies it. This clarifies it. This clarifies it. Remember, I said if you were early on the live, right? I was saying somebody is involvement in the law, and I said that this somebody was dry snitching on them with great passion, like they wanted somebody to be involved with the law. You know why? Because there was a two-faced friend. Somebody is a whole entire op. I hope this person is not your person. I really do hope that this person didn't do that to you, but they are a whole entire op. I feel like maybe that's their third party or back and forth between them and a third party. But somebody here has dealing with somebody that has a whole op that just every chance they get, they throwing this person under the bus. They dry snitching, they direct snitching, they you know what I'm saying, they setting this person up. You know, I had somebody call me today, tonight actually, told me about a situation that was going on a couple days ago that they anticipated would happen tonight, but what ended up making it worse was that they were on the phone with the sibling and popping junk like we do with our siblings, right? And said I'm gonna curse so and so out when I see him, knowing good and well they ain't gonna do none of that. And the sibling was the op, had him on speakerphone, y'all. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. Two-faced. Because why would, when you know your brother or your sister, it ain't nothing but a shit talker to you, ain't gonna back none of that up, would you put them in a position where that other person, that opposition, will hear them? Because you are the op. You get what I'm saying? Man, so somebody's two-faced and wanted to see somebody get in trouble. For what? I don't know. Because that's a plethora of things that come up. But somebody wanted to see someone get in trouble because they two faces. Mm, mm, mm. Try not to curse. All right, so the most difficult part of a situation is over. It's not over, and that's the problem. Somebody wants to get to the other side of that rainbow. Somebody wants this to be over with. They don't want to keep lingering this on. So they got regrets. But the problem is they're not doing or putting in the work to make this be over. Okay? Yeah, because there's trouble and accusations here. So somebody wants to get past the trouble and the accusations. They don't want to keep being called out for their stuff. This says dealing with a relationship with an older man. So, um, what I'm hearing is that either the old man was causing trouble and accusation, or they've been warning somebody of trouble and accusation. Take it how it resonates. But somebody got a family or friend or a romantic relationship that's two faced, wants them in jail. Y'all going, if you it bite if you had to leave and come back, you might want to rewind to see if it resonates. Also, somebody's regulated to be secret admirer. They ain't even in the friend zone no more because there's no communication here. You was a gift from the rip. Spirit said you will receive a gift. You were a gift in the past energy. And this person mishandled the gift. What's this say? Now we got older woman. Dealing with a relationship with an older woman. This could be somebody's mother. I'm not getting baby mama because I'm getting mother. So we got mother, father energy or emperor, empress energy. But we got two wise older people here. Not wise, my bad. Two older people here. Let me clarify that because just because they're older don't make them wiser, don't make them more respectful. Society will say, respect your elders, but be careful that the elders not disrespecting you. Okay? And then bottom of the deck, finger. Warning about a problem either now or in the near future. I just said that. I just said that. With the phone call I got, I knew that there was a problem coming up. And it was something that was a hair trigger away from being a problem. And I warned them. But they did it anyway, right? And then their whole sibling became a op, got them in trouble. Two-faced it, wanted to see them get in trouble. That's crazy to me, because sometimes we be parentified with. I know I'm an oldest child, so I'm parentified to my younger siblings. I know that there's going to be a time, each and every time, not every time, but there's different times in their life when they might need me, right? But if you are an op to me, you can't ask me for nothing. You set me up anytime, and you could pretty much call that a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So, um, sometimes we got to watch out for our siblings when they start doing stuff like this two-facedness, want to see us get in trouble, either omitting information, or like I said, with this person setting them up on speakerphone, knowing good and well you just talking shit to your sibling. If my mama knew half the shit, if she knew half the shit I said, she'd be looking at me like, but she wouldn't be surprised because she kind of know who I am. I'm not really hiding nothing. My mouth is reckless. I just try to be respectful. You get what I'm saying? And but this person I know tonight is a shit talker, but ain't really gonna do it. And got played by her sibling. That was a situation brewing, and I had nothing to say. I listened as a friend. I listened, and that's it. Sometimes you just can't. When a person is a regret energy, because now the dynamic has changed, and this person now wants to leave that situation because they now see where everybody stands, right? There's like, let me see, one, two, five people in that home, and now that person feels like they're on the outside, right? And there probably won't be no coming back from that. So now they want to leave, but here's where the regret sets in. They had a couple years to save money, and they made excuses, right? They partied, they traveled, they did things with money they didn't have to do. They obligated themselves, got in weddings, paid for hair and makeup and gifts and God knows what. And all they had to do was, and this is what a conversation we had, was be disciplined for at least 6 months. Save up 6 months. 6 months is all they had to give up. They didn't even do it 2 months. Now everything is firing off, popping off, bugging out. Everybody is flipping out with each other. Nobody is getting along, and they feel like the odd man out because they ran their mouth and somebody played them, and they can't get out what like they want to. If they got put out, where they gonna go? What are they gonna do? They can't afford to be on their own yet. Yet they have a job. Yet if they save money in a couple months, they might. But if they do the 2 month thing that they've been doing, which is basically this stubborn, aggressive stuff, meaning this ram business, this I'm gonna keep going at the same problem the same way every daggone time, they stuck. So there's some people, I will say this, the energy has been coming up to me, not so much in this reading, but it's coming up to me that there are people stuck in a situation because of their choices. Not because anybody's holding them anymore. Because these karmics, let me tell you something, people who are karmic, I'm starting to have a different outlook for myself when it comes to these karmic people I know of. They're doing their job. That's what they're here for, to teach you a lesson. They're doing their job. I'll no longer feel any kind of way about the karmics I know. They are doing their job. But if the person who is supposed to be receiving the lesson is not actually taking the lesson in and understanding what it means or what it is, then they're doomed to be stuck with those consequences, with those decisions that they have made. Why? Because they won't make another one. They keep shooting those rubber darts, okay? They keep shooting, or not rubber darts, rubber archery bows, right? Arrows, excuse me. thinking it's gonna stick, it's gonna pierce. It's not. It's made of rubber, has a suction cup at the end, and you're not shooting it at a flat surface. But this somebody can't get in their head. They have to change their gear. They got to change their strategy. They got to change their tactic. They're not. They keep doing the same thing, thinking that it's going to get better. It's going to change something. It's not. And you still going to be in regret energy. hmm And so I don't get it. Oh, what's the bottom? Did I do three? Okay. I don't get it because I'm a problem solver type person. Like I'm hearing what you're saying. If you're talking to me, like when I give readings, whether I'm talking to a friend or giving a reading, I'm listening for the how do we solve this? Where are our issues? Okay. But now, so that I don't have regrets, I'm pulling back my energy from folks. And this is an age thing, y'all. I learned from elders before me. You get to a point where you stop talking. Because when you realize somebody's doing that ram thing, they going after the same thing the same way and they keep getting the same results, you stop talking because there's nothing to say. The person is not listening. You're not the one to teach them the lesson. You're not needed. They have to get tired of hitting their head up against a wall over and over again and getting the result that they're getting, which is 9 times out of 10 worse than when they started, when they could have got out, when they could have left. You said, what can we change? Is stuck. They're stuck where they want to be. Right, right. But what I'm saying is, it's a thing. All right, so Brother Rashad. Okay, I don't remember the name of his channel, but I'm gonna call him Brother Rashad for right now. He says something that stuck out to me. He follows the same tradition I do, and plus a few others. There is this, when tarot readers we talk about spell work, right? We do talk about spell work in that people are manipulated, whether it's the energy with magic they've been manipulated, or it could be simply spells, meaning words, meaning somebody's lying to you and they distort your reality. Therefore, you're manipulated, right? If I'm lying to you, right, and you believe me, then you make a decision based on what you believe, right? But that's distorting your reality because I'm lying, so therefore I'm not telling you the truth. When a person wakes up from that, meaning they realize they have been lied to, but if they don't act on what they know, if they don't leave a situation, or if they don't change their ways in a certain way, meaning maybe they can't leave, maybe they don't, maybe it's not that serious yet to leave, whatever the case may be, they haven't made a change, then if you're not making any changes in your life, any adjustments, then you're comfortable. You're not willing to go. You're okay with it. But one thing Brother Rashad brought out is that sometimes there's an awakening and a person needs time to heal and time to process how they're going to move differently, right? But what I will say this, and this is not him, if you're in an environment where the person is constantly gaslighting you, they're not going to stop gaslighting you. They're just not. So, for example, hey Aya, how you doing? Um, we have a political situation now, right? We have a known felon. Be with him. That to me doesn't really matter. So I'm not being political that way. My point is he or isn't he a known liar? Ask yourself that question. Has he been convicted of lying? No matter what the charges thus far, you know that involves a lie, and he was officially convicted, right? He not sentenced yet, but convicted. Well, if you know a person is a convicted liar, has a history of lying, a broke clock is right twice a day. They still, even if they do something good, they're still at their core a liar. So why do you believe them? Why are you asking why? People do this on a micro, macro level, like in relationships. Like I tell y'all all the time, I got a cousin, I call her Angelica. I got more than one on mother's side and father's side, right? And I, what baffles me is that people will be in their heads like rent free. This person will be rent free in somebody's head while they debate the truth of what that person just said to them, knowing full fucking well this person is a liar, and they always lie. So my thing is, why are you asking if they might be telling the truth when they never tell the truth? Just it's better to assume that they lying. Not to say if your life is in danger. Let me clarify, because some people go extreme. Well, what if they said the building's on fire and the building's actually burning? Okay, if your life is in danger, take precaution. Get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that if this person is messing with your head, you got to think about it maybe one or two times and realize this person's always lying. I have an older Angelica in my life, older. And she was within my on my dad's side with that family group, meaning a bunch of cousins their age. So she's a cousin to me too. So she, as they got older, I think she was diagnosed bipolar. I believe she's a narcissist, excuse me. And she now has dementia. And now everybody, like the older group, right? They all beefing and don't talk to each other. Everybody's not necessarily mad, but not willing to communicate with each other. All because something she said to each and every one of them at different times that turned each other against each other. Now, somehow they all know that she was a bit of a liar, but they still believe something she said about another person that turned them against that other person. Instead of confronting that person, instead of communicating with that person, they fed into the lie. You got to stop doing that, or you're going to have regrets. Your regrets are going to be you didn't mend relationships when you should have, or you could have. You stayed stuck in a relationship out of shame and regret because this person made you feel bad and told you that other people weren't going to like you when they didn't even probably have a hot, they wasn't even thinking about you, let alone had a problem with you. Some people need to understand that there are people, there are Angelicas on 1,000 in your life that want to interfere in your life, and they cause separations in your relationships to the point where you lose out on the people and you end up being secret admirers to people that you could have a relationship with. You over there spying on them, watching them. You know what I'm saying? This could be a person sitting there using fake accounts, watching this person, but not able to communicate with them because they believe in a lie that this older person has said to them, whether it was the masculine or the feminine. But there's somebody spreading lies trying to cause dissension in relationships. You already got a two-faced friend and with passion, so they enjoy lying. Or they enjoy it. They enjoy it. So you got to be careful with what you believe. If you've been lied to before, what kind of magic this person got on you that you keep believing everything they say? You got to think about it. And you need to process it. And then you need to move accordingly because life keeps moving. You stay still and you stay stuck, good luck, Chuck. You get what I'm saying? Like you pretty much, and to everyone else, You're choosing the madness because you don't speak out on it, and you don't move like you don't want it. You to the naked eye, they serve up that toxic, and you love every bit of it. That's how I can. That's the only way I could see it personally. I can feel if a person doesn't like it or not. And that may either be a gift or my discernment or my intuition. I don't know. All I know is I could feel it. But if you tell me you're good, good. I'm gonna go with that. Because then, if you don't want to be honest and if you don't want to be proactive in your healing, there's nothing anyone else can do for you at all. There's nothing anyone should do for you at all. Uh, oh yeah, whoever that is, she gonna get payback for that because there was a Facebook group I was part of. I don't even know the name no more because all I did was ask the question. I asked a reasonable question to I guess to the moderator, the owner of the group, or whatever you call her. Like, why? I don't know. I don't remember what I said, but it was a why question. Why would you blah blah blah? They say, she booted me out the group. But what it was, she was hexing people. She was spelling people. Anytime she got angry with somebody, she felt like she had the power to go ruin your life and try to hurt somebody. And I was like, okay, but what if, either what if or why? And she kicked me out of the group. I really don't care. I mean, I don't, I'm not invested in nobody else's group that bad. But my point is, some folks feel like they have this left-handed path opportunity to ruin and send the evil eye your way, and send all this negative energy your way. But that should go back. It does come back to them. When you are not, if you're not in low vibrational energy, if you're not succumbing to some shit because you know what I'm saying, your mindset is low, the more high vibrational you are, the more that shit bounce back off to you. Return to sender. Okay? I've heard people like, oh, I don't want to do a return to sender because I don't wish nobody hate. This not about that. You can't control universal law. Okay? Wherever it came from, it got to go back to. It must return. Spirit will make sure. Girl. Right, Aya. That's right, Hillary. That's right, Bite. I know, for me personally, I don't cast spells. I just leave it alone. And the universe handles everything. And then the universe sends its messenger to me and reports back to me, let me show you what I did. And I end up like, damn. This man I worked with in the past, not under him, but worked with to some capacity. I'll say it like that. Got his whole reputation ruined after trying to play me. And I didn't do anything to him afterwards. I let it go. I moved on. Next thing you know, within 3 years, this man dead of cancer. And I don't feel like that had anything to do with me, so to speak. That was just spirit's way of letting me know. Look at the end result. He was in his pride and ego all the time. And somebody decided to ruin his reputation to get what they wanted. But it was just so happened after he tried to play me and my reputation. And he ended up, once he got stripped of his reputation, which validated him all the time, that pride and ego issues wasn't being fed anymore, he straight, you know what I'm saying, succumbed to cancer. Because a lot of times when we stress, you know what I'm saying, we are in that low vibrational energy, that's when you get sick. And I know because he was no longer getting them accolades and he got publicly disgraced. It took a lot. It took a toll on him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, had nothing to do with me, but spirit's way of letting me know you didn't even have to do nothing. Look, look, withered. Yep, yep. And so putting that energy into somebody actually depletes your energy. That's another thing people don't realize. If you put so much animosity, evil eye, hate, you know what I'm saying, jealousy towards somebody, you literally are depleting your energy because your focus is not on you. Your focus is not on healing you. Your focus is not on supporting you. You over there being toxic and worried about what somebody else does. But if you are a healed individual, you ain't worried about what somebody else is doing. You focus on you. And then you can you can avoid and elevate past the pitfalls that somebody lays traps for. Like people will lay traps for you, hoping that you just gonna fall right in them. And you don't. You know, people want you to get stuck in whatever they intend for you. And you don't when you move past that low vibrational energy. I'm gonna make you laugh if you understand. When I grew up, there was a show called Love Boat, and there was Gilligan's Island. I used to watch that as a kid after school, and I used to watch Love Boat on Friday nights with my grandmother. And one of the things that I just got chills. One of the things I got from Love Boat and Gilligan's Island is that I'm gonna come across quicksand. Now, when I was a kid, I used to think quicksand was going to be something I, as a kid, was going to encounter one day, and I was going to have to. I used to watch some episodes intently, trying to figure out how the hell am I going to get out of that damn quicksand if I step in it. Only to grow older and realize quicksand really ain't a thing. Like it's real, but it's not something that's not an adult problem that I thought those shows had me thinking. And so I realized a lot of problems that I watched adults go through, I didn't have to go through them. I could avoid them. And they could be nothing in my energy. There would be nothing that I would typically come across. You know, a lot of those problems I saw on television weren't real problems. I don't have to I don't have to have that in my life. Those drama shows, we don't have to have a dynasty type of stuff in our life. We don't have to have our soap operas. We don't have to have it. But people who are stuck in their soap opera are stuck in their soap opera. They don't want to budge. They don't want to move. You know what I mean? They get scared. And that's another thing here. Somebody that's in this regret energy is in depression, anxiety, and worried that someone is against them. Because of whoever this older woman is, or this older man, or the two of them, this person feels like everybody's against me. Like again, like my person I was telling you about feels like the whole household is in opposition to them because they are surrounded by vultures. So mm, all right, let me go pull from the intrusive oracle deck. Tell me more about this situation, spirit. My neighbor was harassing me, so I pray for good things for them. They got a job. Move. Wow. And I got their bigger apartment. That's how you manifest it. Most. Yep, we do worry about silly shit. You say you used to love a Gilligan's Island. Yeah, man, that really had me thinking. I'm gonna run into some damn quicksand. Well, Aya, this is why I'll tell a person like yourself. I haven't elevated there yet. And I'm laughing because I haven't elevated. I can't, I don't. My spirit guides told me, don't pray for my enemies, right? I didn't ask if that, they said, should anybody? I asked, should I do it? They told me, no, don't do that. So for me, I don't. I don't pray for them. I nothing them. I just leave them alone and let them go live their lives. Okay? Whatever that is, they got to do it. Now, your situation is awesome because you benefited from that prayer, and that's good. Me, on the other hand, I might benefit some way, but I'm not. I can't. It's just uncomfortable for me. I'm not, I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? You said you need the manifestation skills. Hell yeah, me too. Girl, that is awesome. Well, it's you. You got to benefit from it, and dang, I can't take that from you. I just know what my spirit guide said. For me, I said, all right, because it just felt awkward. You ever have to recite something and you realize, did it sound right when it came out my mouth? Like that's how I did it once, and it was like, mm, mm, that. And everybody kept saying, you gotta pray for them, you gotta pray for them, because the such and such will turn out right. It didn't turn out nothing. I didn't feel like anything. And I was like, yeah, I need to talk to my spirit guide. So when I did and they tell me no, I said, all right, I'm not doing it anymore. I couldn't do it anymore. And I respect those that can. I do. I truly respect those that can. So that is awesome what happened to you. I wish that I didn't feel the same for me. I mean, that I could feel the same for me, but I guess maybe it was the person I was praying for. That's just too weirded out. After that, I was like, nah, tell me more. Okay. All right. I just, it was so weird that when I did it, I was like, that didn't feel right. It sound right. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I said the right thing. It just didn't feel right. You know what I mean? So I feel like whoever this it concerns, right? Spirit led you to move on. Even if you were sad that you had to let this person go, Spirit urged you to move on because you were this would have been a continual cycle with this person. I feel like you were putting in work. You can achieve. You can be blessed. I feel like this is a earth sign or earth energy in like Ten of Pentacles. You do manifest. And you magnify anything that you're given. I get that heavily with this. So Spirit said you may be sad today, but you're gonna get the bag tomorrow. So I'm feeling like with this person or you collective, it might have been sad to leave this person behind or make that decision to end the connection. But you did. You had to. Like you had no choice. Yes. That abuser is what I was trying to pray for an abuser. And literally an abuser and I was like, I can't I can't do it. I can't do it. Incoming communication. So what I get is this arrogant person still wants to communicate. But I also feel like their communication, they want to do it as an interruption into your life. This person does not want you to move on with a new person. So in romantic relationships, they don't want you to move on. In platonic relationships, they don't want you to fulfill their role another way, whether they're a friend or whoever. If you have children and this is one of your children, this is a jealous child who doesn't want to see somebody else get the attention you used to give them. Something like that. But or it just could be you could have multiple best friends and that's always complicated when y'all don't grow up together and one comes from a different background or source. Somebody else did. They compete. They tend to naturally compete. This is somebody who is trying to disrupt that relationship you have with somebody else. Death energy. Oh, it's an ending. It is an ending. Oh, because of this law situation. Oh, okay. Spirits just said, I just heard it. Once you, not you, could be you, I don't know, whoever, take it how it resonates. Somebody realized where their opposition was. And that's what's causing a death right now. That is also causing the massive regret. Because I feel like in some situations, some people have the resources to pick up, walk away, and move away or let it go in some significant way. But then there's others who are made bad choices for themselves, choices that don't allow them to move in the way they want to move, right? So this person now wants to leave the toxic connection that caused them some law problems. No matter how, but what way the law problems occurred, were caused by the person that they're with. And, sometimes it's, two people on a lease or two people on a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? There's some splitting of bills that make it complicated to separate. But Spirit said it's still coming to an end with the death card here. So difficult or no difficult, endings will happen. Tell me more. Yeah, so somebody's in nostalgia. I really feel like whoever this older man here with the most difficult part of a situation is over and trouble and accusation. I feel like this person is trying to give a person advice. That's the first thing Spirit told me when that person came up. Is that they're trying to give this person direction to return back to a situation that's more healthier than where they are right now. With nostalgia, connection, communication. It's almost like they trying to say, listen, this is what you need to say. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to clarify how you feel, or you need to communicate to the person how you feel. You can't just leave it like that. Is what I'm getting. It's like somebody's like, look, listen to me. Go for it this way or try it that way. It's really giving somebody really concern about what a person is going through. Oh, this thing not working. Still, shit. Oh, let me see something, y'all. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna hook up my mic because I'm hearing snoring in the house. Okay, so masculine energy, that older, maybe the emperor energy is trying to get somebody some sort of stability, direction, um, course of action. Trying to explain to somebody, here's what you need to do. What I'm hearing is young blood. Listen to an OG. I'm trying to tell you what you need to do. Now, the person doesn't have to be that significantly older, but I'm giving you an example of what I'm hearing is like, listen to me, young, and I've been through this. This is how you handle the person that you want to be with because why? You want that person to listen to you, want that person to come back to you, or you could get to go back to them. You want to start something new with innovation here. It's like you got to do something different. With innovation here, I'm telling you, you can go back to somebody, but you got to go back different. You can't go back to somebody on the same energy. And that's the looks to me, that looks like what the advice is given. It's like, remember what you did, how you made them feel. You got to do something different. Tell me about older woman spirit. Left hanging. Yeah, so what is this? Hold on. This look, secret admirer and left hanging with the old woman and windfall. Somebody says feeling all alone because somebody didn't answer the call. Navigating through tough times when it feels like no one is there for you, right? I don't know who this older woman is. I feel like it's mother energy. Those that have to be the mother. But she is somebody who kind of got this person in a left hanging energy. She has to this person not missing their opportunities is what I'm getting. I feel like, hold on, bottom of the deck. Yeah, lost on this journey. I ain't gonna lie. This person is so distracted, so turned around, so worried about everything that they're sitting in that energy and they're not budging when they should be. When they should be putting in work, when they should be changing their ways, they're not. They're not. So 9 times out of 10, that regret is going to stay set in because they're left hanging. They're not making any necessary change. I also feel like there's an older woman that's blocking them, who knows where they want to be, knows their goals. They probably pillow talk with her, or they just have these intimate conversations about this is my goal in life, and she's doing everything she can to keep this person from achieving their goals because I feel like it's more of a she don't want to be left hanging by this person. Spirit said she don't want to be left behind. Spirit said she guilts this person, she shames this person, and she causes them lots of pain and regret because she feels like when this person achieves their goal and they're meant to achieve their goal, she's she's going to be the one left hanging without the support of this person. Now, whether they're loving each other, in love with each other, or maybe that's past energy, she feels like I'm going to have the short end of the stick. So, whatever she's doing is about shaming and causing this person regret so that they stay in worry energy and lost on their journey. This is a person that they can't even really see the light. They don't have a guide. She does not influence them properly. So the influence is dark. Her influence is her addictions, right? If you lull somebody to sleep by pacifying them, whether you overindulge them in some way, you can overindulge them with drugs and drinking and smoking. You can overindulge them with sexual activities. You can overindulge them with food. You can overindulge a person in so many ways that they get so distracted they can't focus on their journey. They don't know where they're going or how they're going to get there. They just know they're going somewhere one day. You know, they might still have hopes and dreams, but no plan of execution on how to get there because they being lulled to sleep. Here, drink this alcohol. Next thing you know, they out. Here, smoke this stuff. Next thing you know what I'm saying? They too lazy, too high to do whatever it is that they were intending on doing or whatever project they were supposed to be finishing. You know what I'm saying? They can't get up for work on time because now they drunk and inebriated, or they've been smoking too much, or they've been snorting, or whatever the things are, right? They're being overindulged because she wants to keep this person on her level. Now, if this is a mother energy, she does all these things, and so does her child. And she's like happy to see that that's what they're doing. Now, the shame and regret pulls in is because she's trying to pull somebody into her addictions and then turn around and shame them for it so that they stuck. You get what I'm saying? You go from, well, you was just indulging with me the other day, and now I'm a drunkard and a bum because I can't do X, Y, and Z because I was over there drunk with you the other night. Like, help me make it make sense. So there's a lot going on with the left hanging. There's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of mental issues here. Somebody is lost on their journey because they're listening to the wrong person in their life and they're getting left behind. Tell me more. If it's your first time, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in chat or yes. So you told this person you have the gift of prophecy. So you on my channel for a reason, right? Because you probably have a spiritual gift. Either you know about it or you haven't explored it yet. But this individual can speak events into existence over other lives with words that manifest destiny. They must wield their ability with care and wisdom, mindful of the impact of their speech. So I honestly feel like you can kind of pinpoint exactly what's about to go down based on what you observe, what your intuition tells you, and you spit that back to this person only for it to happen. That's another thing that's going to hold them in shame and regret. That's another thing will make them pretend that everything is fine when they reconnect with you. Why? Because they can't believe you said what was going to happen. You said that. And this is the last thing. They're not proud of the situation that they're in, but they also feel like they don't know how to get out of it. They don't know how to repair it with you or whomever else they need to repair it with. This person really keeps them hanging from a lot of people. If you ask them, a lot of people don't pick up the phone when they call because of whatever they experienced or whatever they did. They probably didn't do the same for somebody else. I don't know, but Spirit said a lot of people don't pick up the phone when they call. Tell me more, Spirit. One at a time. What I tell y'all about return back to center. Until you do right by me, everything you think about going crumble. Mistreating others, curses oneself. Heal through kindness and respect. This person is there's a person, either their third party, their karmic, who's teaching them a lesson, or even them. I feel like mostly them. If they run around here with that regret energy and jealousy and evil eye or whatever, they getting it all back right now. Your person is going through it. Their life is not all the rosiness that they want to act like. Oh, I'm doing great. Things are wonderful now. I got this wonderful job. I'm making all this money. Lies. Lies. You don't see a pay stub and some cash or a bank statement, you know that Angelica is lying, right? They're lying to save face. This person is miserable because anything that, if they blamed you for anything and wished anything against you, they getting it back. If they did anything to somebody else, they're getting it back. Now is the time of retribution. This veil is gone. It ain't fit no more. Okay? People getting instant karma. Okay? No one can be as delusional as they want to be. They trying, but they struggling with it. There's a lot of cognitive dissonance going on right now for a lot of people for various reasons. But spirit is stripping away whatever they were using to hide behind so that they could dissociate and keep things the same. Spirit is ripping that away. Tell me more. Yeah. So there's a standoff and a death. Okay. It says deadlock, no action, gridlock, and inaction. So your person and I feel like their person, there's a standoff. There may be also a standoff with you for your boundaries. So there's no action. Your person has got to go through an ego death in order to be able to face you. And right now they haven't. I feel like Spirit said you're a good person. I just heard you're a good person. So it makes them harder to look you in the eye and be truthful with you. This person will lie for various reasons. Okay. I don't know what their reasons are for sure, but they will lie. And if they can't cross your boundaries, if they can't get you to be on some old, it's okay. This person would rather stand off with you and not make a move. Just like you don't make a move. The problem is you are the gift and they refuse the gift. Therefore, they forfeit anything that involves you. They forfeit the benefits of being in your energy. They don't get to thrive in that energy with you. Why? Because they're in standoff mode. Tell me more. This person's, focused on material wealth with plenty of material things. Come on, one at a time. My card's sticking, but they always stick, so I ain't gonna count that against your person. But yeah, your person is a broken child. It says healing, innocence, recovery, fragility, resilience, and renewal. This person is a broken child. I don't know what age they are. They could be any age, but they're broken and they need fixing. They need support, mental health. There may be other resources they need, but your person is feeling a bit broken. I feel like that older man is trying to help them put the pieces back together, but this is something your person has to do for themselves, y'all. Take it how it resonates. Mm, more. Goodness gracious. I like the sturdiness of these cards with the sticky. Goodness gracious. I probably would do mine as matte. Your person is double minded, okay? They're left hanging. This person is sad and they're angry. It says the inability to think rationally or make simple decisions. Double minded person is restless, confused in their thoughts, their actions, and their behavior. Such a person is always in conflict with themselves. This is what the spell work has done to this person. They've been gaslit so much their whole reality is distorted. Okay. Um this person, let me see, bottom of the deck. Sucker for love. This person wants a love. They want attention. They want affection. Any way, that any means they can get it, they'll take it. Okay. I wouldn't doubt if this person would trick for that. Okay. And if you don't know what trick is, look it up. But I feel like this person would do that to get some intimacy and time with a person. But it's not the real thing. It doesn't make up for a relationship. This person is double minded, so I feel like they also have these low vibrational tendencies that would make them want to trick off trying to be a sucker for love. This person wants somebody to be intimate with them. They're dry. You know, they having a drought. They don't have good relationships with anyone. They have a relationship with this older woman, but it's not healthy, and it may not be a romantic relationship. So they missing a lot from somebody. Hmm. And it's all because this person has misplaced loyalty. Bottom of the deck. It says loyalty, devotion, trust, friendship, companionship, protection, joy, comfort, support, and affection. It says a couple other things, but this person is disloyal. They're not loyal to those that love, honor, and respect them. They're loyal to those that got them stuck, make them feel bad, got them lost on this journey, feel like a sucker for love. I'm not getting that this person loves you. That's not coming up. I feel like this person does not know what love is and is struggling as a broken child. They need they need time to heal. They also need support to heal. I don't know that this person knows how to get that support, get based on what I'm seeing. So I don't know, y'all. This sounds like somebody need to go heal. You gotta take it how it resonates. You don't have to resonate with everybody. Don't make it fit. Let it be what it is. But there is someone here who I feel like they're emotionally avoided. And we talked about that when I pull out my psychology books. But an emotionally avoidant person, especially a disorganized one, is the type of person that would be very random. They leave randomly, they come back randomly, they do random shit that would be considered possibly weird depending on who it is that you're connecting with or about. But I just feel like this person, they have to take breaks, mental breaks in situation, and they don't do it with notification. So if you're a communicator like a Gemini energy or Gemini placement, third house placement, this person right here would drive you nuts because they don't know if they coming or going. They don't know if they mad. They don't know if they happy. They don't know if they sad. They are so double minded. They can't think rationally. And if this is your person and you love them, pray for them. Trust me when I tell you they need their prayers because they don't know what they're doing and they are broken child energy. So this person needs a therapist that can help them unpack their childhood and the things that they've experienced that has shaped who they are right now. Because I feel like without getting that type of help, they're gonna stay broken and it'll be the type of person that bleed off on other people. You know what I'm saying? That other people cut them up and you're the one that's cleaning them up. They don't realize who really loves them. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave it at that. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, it's cool. Do not take it. This reading is not for everyone. But I do appreciate your likes, shares, your subscribe, and your comments in the chat. Let me know one, you're alive. Two, you understand what's being said. You get what I'm saying? I'll be back on tomorrow night. I don't know if I said it on live. I didn't. So, if you feel inclined, pray for my uncle, y'all. My uncle needs prayers. He's about to enter hospice. I have to go sign something tomorrow to release him into hospice because everything they're trying to do for him will probably only harm him more. I'm praying he hang on a little longer, but that's a choice, To some degree, it's a choice. To fight it, internally fight it. But what they know to do humanly possible may not be possible for him. And we have to come to terms with it as a family. I don't know how I'm going to be when it really go down, but right now I totally understand what's happening. And, yeah, a little prayer. I appreciate it. And just, hmm thank you. Thank you. Prayers for Uncle Mikey, y'all. That's his name. Well, that's what we call him, Mikey. My Uncle Mikey he's nearing end of life. And so, but I should, I'm going to see him tomorrow. I'll be back in plenty of time to do live donation readings. So if you want your cards read tomorrow evening, I'll be on around 9:30. Make sure you ring the bell on subscription so that you're notified when I go on live. You get your cash app ready and I'll read you. Okay? If you like. So thank you all. Good night to you, sister. Thank you for coming and commenting. I appreciate that. I appreciate the interaction, y'all. Thank you again for listening. I'm going to bid y'all adieu in the live, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.